Well, I just got through reading a interesting comment. Let's call it that way. I'm trying not to cuss and get pissed off. He basically called me a liar because I didn't want to put up the dash cam video. Well, the first thing, I don't know how to unload it. It runs on a loop. I think about a 2-hour loop or something like that. I don't know. I'd have to read the paperwork, and I barely got it to run. But anyway, the only video I ever make is on my cell phone. Then I'll hit a button and upload, and away it goes. But people are blind if they don't realize that the police are taking way too many liberties with private citizens. Boy, what's the matter? They're all outside and you ain't going. Because you just gripe. But anyway, I just got where I decided I learned something. Delete their bullshit comment. Don't even read half of it because this upsets you. I didn't read it about, 4 or 5 minutes into it, 4 or 5 seconds into it. 4 or 5 verses is all I read. And then basically called me a liar, so I just deleted his ass and blocked them. They have no content. They just want to irritate people. And that's going to be my new motto. If you don't like my channel, go somewhere else. I don't give a shit. I basically keep it for my kids and grandkids. And a few friends that like to converse with me. They'll pick out what you eat for supper or breakfast or whatever, really. I don't have to show you a damn thing. I'm not one of them show and tell people. I take it with a grain of salt, and you need to too. Yes, I was stopped by the police officer. I was harassed, if you want to call it that. I didn't call it. That's just the way they act. In my opinion, that's just the way they act. I've had police officers that were friends, even relatives. I've had judges that were friends, if not relatives. And that's the way they act. Most people in that kind of position are arrogant. They are sadistic. Now, I ain't saying all of them. There's a few of them that are pretty decent people. But to take that type of position as like a guard on a prison or this, that, and the other, I mean, you really have got an air about it, or an air about your job, or an air about you, you know. And yes, they do take liberties, period, with their position. I've had them turn on their sirens and you see them drive through the intersection. It's because they didn't want to wait for the damn light. If you are that stupid to think that shit like that don't go on, you're full of shit. You need a psychiatric evaluation. Yes, they do harass private citizens. Don't matter what color you are or what your age is. And I would hate to be a black man or black woman or any ethnic group that lived in America. It's horrible. And they harass the other citizens. Like I said, I think it's what it is when they pull you over, they first assess, they've already got all your information. Now, if they don't think you don't sit back there for 2 or 3 minutes and run your tag and all that shit, you're full of shit. That's what they do. The man walked up to the door. I'm sitting in a Ford Ranger way below him. He steps at the post where I can't turn my neck that far enough since because I had the cancer and the radiation. I seen that he was white because he reached a white hand and took my driving license. You know. But I got tired of people's bullshit. If you want to come on this channel, then treat me with some dignity or respect, or I will block your ass and delete your bullshit. Because I can be fine with not one damn person watching my shit. Because basically, I just keep it as a good record of what I've done that day and what I'm going to do the next day for my kids and grandkids, and I send them a link. You see what I'm saying? YouTube is not what you think it is. This is not the president's channel. You know, I'm not thriving for celebrities or people to join my cause, or whatever you want to call it. I don't monetize. I don't have a Patreon. I don't have a GoFundMe. I don't have a PayPal. Like I said, if you come to my channel and disrespect me, then you can expect your ass to get booted and blocked. That's plain and simple. And I don't know how else to tell you. But other than that, I like to converse with my friends. I've got a handful of them that I really think a lot of. Now, some I've met, some I've never met, probably never will. But they're good, decent people. And the world is too full of assholes. On the police department, in public life, and everything else. People like that, they need better training, psychological evaluation, and they need to get the institutions back to house some of these damn people. You guys have a great day, and yes, I'm putting this sumbitch up just like I said it. Because if there is no change, then we have no progress. Yes, and if you don't think a police officer takes advantage of their job, like a judge takes advantage of their job, or any other person takes advantage of their job, you guys were born and raised under a rock, or in somebody's basement and never got a damn real job. Yeah, getting a job out in society back then and today, you got to eat a little crow, eat a little dirt. You see what I'm saying? Which shouldn't be that way. You should be able to just do your job, go home, without having to kiss up to your damn boss's ass or the lead man's ass or whatever. That's true. And people that harass me, they ain't lasting long on this channel because I don't give a damn if anybody watches. It's not no big deal. It's YouTube, for God's sakes.